What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today on this TGIF. As for me, I am doing good, just sitting back down at the desk to get another daily trade recap out of the way. And we are finishing the week up green. I wouldn't have wanted to have it any other way. Another one of those mornings where I had high expectation. Pre-market, the SPY had made a nice move up. I want to say that it had gotten up around 414-ish. So I'm like, cool. We are gapping over previous high of day. It's always a good thing. Get you out of that previous day's candle. And it just didn't live up to the expectation. Ended up not taking a trade on SPY. It's not totally true. And I have not dumped that one. So let me do that right now. But I took 3 actual day trades, and I just took a SPY trade as I sat back down. That's why I was saying it's not actually true, because I had dumped my trades this morning. I need to go ahead and dump this SPY trade that I'm sitting in right now. So let's make sure that that is accurate. There we go. We got all our trades dumped in, and it was a decent day today. I'll say that much. It was not anything spectacular that we did, but I did record 2 of the 3 trades. I did not have OBS going on the first trade. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up TRADERVUE. Reviewing trades for Friday, May 12th. Like I said, took 4 trades, closed P&L 75.50. That's on a Tesla trade that was nice, pretty much right off the open, 931. Traded ORGO. This was a small cap. Not the best entry. We'll look at that one. That's a live recording. Took a full stop on that. And then NVDA, another solid, decent trade on that one. 30 minutes in the market, we're making $75. Not bad. Not bad at all. And like I said, I just took a SPY trade that I am in right now. And we'll take a look at that one as well. So let's go ahead. Let's bring up Thinkorswim right quick. And we have the SPY pulled up. Let me go ahead. I'm going to drag this out a little bit, and you'll see what I was talking about. This is the SPY. Pre-market. Pre-market, we get this nice move, actually over 414, all the way up to about 414.39 at 5 o'clock this morning. It sells off, and we open. Kind of tries to peekaboo right there around 942. And we have been in a solid downtrend ever since. A solid downtrend ever since. Let me see. I'm going to drop a line. I did not want to see what the SPY is doing right now. I did not. But it's all gravy, as they say. Not sure if y'all can see this, but I am still in a SPY trade. Down $5. This is a 415 contract. I paid 14 cents. I'm in 2 contracts. This expires, I'll lose $28. So if you look at the chart, I was up about 11% on this trade when it hit this area right here that's been marked on my chart. I could have got out right then, up about $12. But because I'm in so small, I'm kind of stubborn, and I want to see what the SPY does Monday. If this flushes down, I'll lose $28. But when we switch over to the 3 chart layout, I just want y'all to take a look at that particular contract and look at the numbers for it. So that's the SPY. I'm gonna switch over to the 3-chart layout, and that's another stock that I want to show before I go into doing my recap. That stock, you see up here, FSLR. This has been at the top of my watch list since pre-market. I did a pre-market live this morning, and I want to say that I looked at that this morning, almost positive. Right now, it's up 23% on the market. It's up 11 cents since the market opened. But let's take a look at the actual chart. FSLR. Go ahead. Let's take a look at it. So pre-market, this thing was down at 184. It's kind of just grinded up pre-market. This here is a beautiful entry. Swap this over to that. I drop a line right there. Drop another line right there. You can use that as your risk, this consolidation area. Look at what this thing has done since it opened. It opened at like 203. It set a high of 231. And what I want you to look at is this contract. This is the potential that contracts have. That contract opened at 72 cents, which in our money equates to $72. This contract would have cost you $72 this morning when the market opened. Or if you would have caught it up here, let's catch it at the low, 127. So $127. This thing hit a high of $1,181. You heard right. 72 cents, $1,181. That is the potential of option contracts if you can catch these killer moves right here. If you can catch those killer moves. We didn't. We caught Tesla. So let's look at Tesla. Let's see what Tesla did today. Pull up Tesla's chart. This is what they call a 0 DTE contract. So look, it's worth a penny right now. It hit a high of 99 cents or $2.99 today. Let's come on over. It's not showing, so we'll click clicker. There we go. We get what we want to see on the chart. Let's bring this back to an arrow. And let's do that. Entry at 170. I just want to see where I got in because I should have got some decent fills on that one. One contract too. If you caught my video yesterday, I mentioned one contract, I'm sticking my big toe in the water. 2 contracts, I'm kind of walking in. And 4 contracts, I'm just diving in the deep end. I took 1 contract, so just kind of sticking my big toe in on this one. I got out at 216. As always, I'm leaving money on the table. This thing hit a high of 257 in this one contract. So that was a whole nother $50 I could have made on this one contract. But let's go ahead. Let's look at it on the actual chart so we could see how we were trading this. So Tesla opens, flushes down. I need to change this to 1 day. You see I have this set to today, 1 minute. I'm going to change this over to 1 minute or 1 day, 1 minute. Kind of changes the picture up a little bit, I think. So let's look at it that way. Now let's look at this same candle. So Tesla opens, flushes down. I have my hourly up channels. That's these blue lines. Hourly up channel. When Tesla pushes down, I have this price level marked on the chart as well. It gets pushed back up. I have to trust my trading system. I have to trust my hourly up channels. So I have to take this trade. There was one thing that, well, it was one reason not to take the trade, and that was VWAP. VWAP was right here. So when I took this trade, it instantly goes green, but I'm like, nah, that was a reason not to trade because the VWAP is running right through it. We see it finally pushes over VWAP and I get out in this candle right here. 2 minutes later, not even 2 minutes, a minute and 53 seconds later, I get out and good solid trade, one contract, good solid trade. We see that this comes back up to the top of the hourly up channel, breaks out, tries to hold, it doesn't, comes back in, breaks again, tries to hold. You can go short at that period. This is coming back down at least to right here. At least. Comes right there, kind of test it. Boom, now we got this whole next channel. Boom, test it. Just gives up the ghost at that point. So, caught a good move. Boom, it tries to go higher. It can't. That's money. I like that. That's an M top. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect picture of an M top. Some people will call it a double top. I like to refer to it as an M top. So first trade, Tesla. I'm going to go ahead and look at NVDA real quick. NVDA. We're in NVDA at 958. So there we go right there. Let's just drop these, see what kind of feels. Decent feel, not at the very top, so that's good. Let's come on over. Wrong day, maybe. No, that's right day. I just didn't come over far enough. 958, not 1058. So I'm gonna drop this arrow about right there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop the exit arrow because I was not happy with this exit. And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. What you can see here is how much I left on the table. Look at what I left on the table, y'all. I got two contracts, 42 cents each. I sold them for 62 cents each. So I made $20 a contract, $40. This thing sets a high of 102 right there. We're not done. Let's come on over. Sets a high of 139 right there. Almost $100 per contract. This exit, we'll look at the video. How about that? Let's just look at the video. We'll look at the video for the next two trades, which was ORGO. That's what we have pulled up right here. I'll kind of break down my thoughts on this one. Looking up here, 5-minute chart. Had the start of a 5-minute 3-bar play. I put my order in and I gotta quit doing this, y'all. I put the order in before the play actually happens. If you notice, this little resting candle is not up here near the top of the igniting candle. So this is not really a clean 3-bar play. Come down, look at the 2-minute chart. You can kind of see how it was playing out. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. But yeah, this was one that I kind of jumped the gun on. So my entry is in the system. My stop is in the system. Target somewhere is way up there. I had it set as $1 so that it was way out of the way. But let's kind of go ahead. I'm gonna speed this up. You see it triggers me. My order is at 307, so it triggers me. I got the stop set at 950. I am going to drag that down and just move it to $10.50 for whatever reason, giving it just maybe an extra penny worth of room. Let's go ahead. I'm going to scroll this on through and you'll see that this trade does go in the direction that I wanted it to go in. We get a decent little push right there. I'm gonna keep bringing it over. We get a nice little push. Again, it's not a good 3-bar play though, because these weren't really even tops. If anything, I'm getting used to seeing this candle kind of break the high of that candle, but not be below it. So definitely was not the best entry. I'll keep scrolling it. And you don't see it on this screen. You don't see it on this screen, but the market just tanked. When I say the market tanked, the market absolutely tanked, and it took a small cap with it. Look at the volume in this candle compared to these candles. It was a done deal. The market just tanked, and boom, we take that $10.50 loss. Thing is, gotta trust the trade. I can't. It is what it is. Now, I probably could have went on and moved my stop to break even when I saw that this was not the best entry, but it is what it is. Now, you're going to see me kind of scroll through my pre-market gap list that's sorted by percent gains for the morning. It's going to pop up here in a minute before the NVDA trade comes up. So let's keep scrolling. There you go. This is my pre-market gap list sorted. Remember FSLR? I was showing you that. Look at this bad boy. So clean. So clean. It's had no clue that thing was going to keep running like that. But these are the ideas that I'm usually getting in the mornings off of my pre-market watch list. That's another one that was nice. Another one. Plug. This was one that I was kind of looking at as well. To hold this 50 moving average. Once I took that one trade there, I didn't really want to take any more trades of low floats though. So I come over and I look at NVDA. Now, NVDA, when I did my pre-market routine live this morning, NVDA, I said, was in a little wedge. Lower highs and higher lows. So that's what these lines are. Lower highs, higher lows. Tries to break out. It can't. It's back in it. You see it left this top and tail right there. So, and you come over, even look at the 30 minute showing that same picture. I'm getting the upper one from this point, getting the lower one from that point. So this is a flag to the downside is what I'm seeing this as. So I go ahead, I load up my NVDA put right there. Getting everything lined up. You see the 30 minute now. I done kind of drug it out so you can get a good picture of it. And you see me just getting everything set up for it. Let's see what I'm about to add right here. Oh, I'm adding, this chart doesn't show previous day's close, so I'm just adding previous day close to it. So now you see the white line, that's previous day's close. Just getting all the information on these charts that I want to see. The best picture that I like is right there though, that 30-minute chart. That is looking nice. So this is where let me see something. Let me see something. Because I thought I only bought one contract. So let me watch this real quick. You see, I got my finger over the buy button. Got my finger over the buy button. So I want to see how I ended up getting. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look, I got one loaded here. I have two loaded there. That's where I get in with two contracts. I only wanted one. So I ain't mad. The trade was green, and that extra contract actually helped me make a little bit more money. But I was wondering how I was in two contracts, because you'll see that at the end of the video. So in one contract, it's down a little bit. You don't see, because this doesn't change. It's still showing my order, but I know my stop is up here. This is where I plan on stopping out, above the 50 moving average. I'm gonna scroll this on up real quick. We kind of see it come up. Kind of see it come up. Testing, testing. And then there we go. We get the break below previous day's close. It's testing. Look at how well it's respecting these lines that I drew. That's when I know that I have my areas drawn properly. So let's keep going. Boom. Trade is now in our direction. We getting that move that we want. Up. Let me back up now, because this trade will be ending fairly soon. So now I'm just putting my brackets in the system. Trade has moved in my direction. And remember, I'm thinking I'm only in one contract. That's why I only set this bracket for one. So I'm like, what is going on? We making some good money. Again, thinking that I'm only in that one contract. So now I'm tightening my stop. You hear me refer to it as chasing my stop up behind it. So I'm chasing it. I'm moving my target out of the way. Just trying to lock profit in, and it's going to come back. Look at that move. Nice move on the chart. Again, just kind of trying to lock a little bit more profit in. I was trying to get it up to 50 bucks is what I was trying to do. It tags me. And I see that I still have open P&L over there. And I'm like, what's going on? Flatten trade. Don't even try to think about it. Flatten trade. Boom. Get me out of that trade. Like, I kind of like blew it. I didn't know that I was in two contracts. When I'm thinking I'm getting out of my one contract, I still see P&L open. Like, I'm not going to even try to let this thing keep playing out. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this trade. Let's take a peek at it, though, real quick. Let's go back. Go back, take a peek. That's what I left on the table. So I could have easily, on that last contract, took my stop to break even and then just let it play out. But on times like that, it's like, man, just get out of the trade, dude. Just get out. It is what it is. And still worked out. Made a nice little chunk of change on the trade, but we'll be ready on Monday to show ourselves a little better improved on that trade. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Hoping for big things on next week. This week was a little lackluster, but even on lackluster days, you can still make money. Even on these days that just aren't really doing anything, looking at the chart, you still can make money on it. So just keep that in mind. Don't have to rush into a trade. Kind of let that trade come to you, and you still can make money off of it. On that note, I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to try to get, because I didn't do a recap for April, try to get the recap done for April. And I'm going to get a little chart time in this weekend as well. So that's what I got on my calendar for the next couple of days. So on that note, I'm out of here. We'll be back at it next week. Peace.